Welcome to Friday Night SmackDown in Las Vegas, Nevada. Tonight we have some great action for you. We have the Women's Champion Liv Morgan in action later tonight. So I say we begin Friday Night SmackDown with the first match of the night, as Kevin Owens makes his way towards the ring, looking to try and win his match tonight.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring from Marieville, Quebec, Canada, weighing in at 266 pounds, Kevin Owens.
Now, Kevin Owens hasn't been seen for quite a while here on Friday nights. Been absent from matches for quite a while. So it's a big match for him tonight to try and get back into the swing of things. But what does not help is that we do not know his opponent right now. So we're going to have to see who comes out here. What? No way. This can't be. He's supposed to be on Raw. Drew McIntyre. Drew McIntyre's on SmackDown. I mean, I did hear something about a potential trade going on post SummerSlam.
And his opponent from Ayr, Scotland, weighing in at 254 pounds, the Scottish Warrior, Drew McIntyre.
It's Drew McIntyre making his SmackDown debut. What a shock. The former World Heavyweight Champion over on Monday Night Raw is now on SmackDown. Like I said, I did hear something about a potential trade. So I wonder if Drew McIntyre is part of a trade between the general managers. I mean, time will only tell. We'll have to see on Monday Night Raw. As Kevin Owens going to deliver a knee strike there to McIntyre. Now I've got the arm. I'm going to stomp the arm of Drew McIntyre. Now off the ropes. Splash by Owens. Now obviously, like I said earlier as well, Owens has been absent for a while, so he might be quite desperate for a win tonight. He's trying to establish himself as a threat. Went for an early submission there. McIntyre manages to escape. But Owens going to try and keep himself on top here. Irish whip by Owens. Back elbow. Headed to the top. And now a splash. Into the cover goes Owens. Can he get the win on McIntyre? No, McIntyre kicks out at 2. McIntyre catches him with a kick. And now a gut wrench power bomb by McIntyre. Incredible strength shown there by the Scottish Warrior, as he looks for his first win on Friday nights. Now got Owens up. And Drew McIntyre, power bomb to Owens from the ring to the outside. Oh my word. And now what's he thinking? From the top with a clothesline. Drew McIntyre. Oh my. And now, down goes Owens. And McIntyre headed to the corner. Is he thinking? Claymore kick. Into the cover. Can he get the win? No, Owens at 2. Denying Drew McIntyre his debut win. As McIntyre now goes for the boot to the face. Doesn't get all of it. Owens now. Powers him up. Drops him guts onto the ropes. Follows up with a splash. Now what's he thinking? Went for the stunner. Caught by McIntyre. Powerbomb. Drew McIntyre has shown some great strength in this matchup, as Kevin Owens struggles to hold his own here. Gonna fight back now. McIntyre stumbling back. Sent into the ropes. Owens went for that back elbow again like he did at the start of the match. And McIntyre with a sidewalk slam. Hooks the leg. Can he get the win? Owens at 2 again. Powers him up. Down he goes. I believe a Falcon Arrow there. As McIntyre again into the corner. Went for the Claymore, but Owens moved out the way. Off the ropes. Went for that elbow again, but failed there. But gets down. DDT to McIntyre. Spikes him on the top of his head. But now Drew, what's he thinking? Got Owens up. And a power bomb again in the middle of the ring. Now McIntyre at the top. Owens in the drop zone. McIntyre chops him down. Rushes into the cover. Could that be it for Kevin Owens? And no, again, Kevin Owens at 2. Drew McIntyre. The frustration is pouring out. And Glasgow kiss delivered to Kevin Owens. This is it. Claymore by McIntyre. Thanks for coming, Kevin Owens. McIntyre wins on his debut. Drew McIntyre winning his debut Friday Night SmackDown match here against Kevin Owens. In an impressive display where Kevin Owens never really managed to get on top of the match. Congratulations, Drew McIntyre.
Your next premium live event is No Mercy, featuring both Raw and SmackDown brands, featuring superstars like the American Nightmare, Cody Rhodes, and Rhea Bloody Ripley. You don't want to miss No Mercy.
As we cut back to Friday Night SmackDown, we have another match here in the ring. Julia going to offer the hand to Michin. Oh, but Julia pulls back. Terrible sportsmanship there by Julia. Michin going to feel disrespected now. Oh, and she does start the match out well with a bulldog there to Julia. Now a springboard moonsault, not taking to that disrespect very well. Completely valid from Michin there. The disrespect from Julia unwarranted, to be honest. Now these two tie up. As Meechin going to look to take down Julia. Whips her into the other corner. Shotgun drop kick takes her down. I believe it was a shotgun drop kick. Now tied up again. Julia struggling in the early going here. Meechin just works the arm of Julia here. Julia, also known as the Beautiful Madness here in the WWE. Last week, I believe she won her match, and then was confronted post-match by Meechin. He made it quite clear that she wanted a piece of Julia here tonight. Trying to maybe knock off the ego that Julia has built over the last few weeks. Similarly to Julia, Zoe Stark has been doing the same over on Monday nights. As she was having matches weekly, she recently just competed against Alexa Bliss, actually, in which Bliss picked up the win. And Zoe and PFC all attacked Bliss together. I think it was just a matter of time until they did that. They were waiting until someone beat her. Now, something about Raw is that on the next episode of Monday Night Raw, there will be a 6-woman tag team match. So you don't want to miss the next episode of Monday Night Raw. Filled with a lot of action. As now, Meechin, powerbomb to Julia. Using the ropes to try and protect herself as best as possible. But Meechin with a drop kick sends Julia to the floor. Meechin taunting there. Slides out the ring. Maybe not a good idea as Julia catches her and throws her into the steel steps. Now tossed across ringside is Meechin. And a drop kick by Julia. Meechin should have stayed in the ring as she's allowed Julia her way back into the match. Tossing Meechin into the ring now. Count of 7 is where the count ends as Julia now got Meechin, went for the knee strike, got caught. Manages to turn it back round though. Now into a fireman's carry position. Drops her neck first onto the ropes. Up on the top rope. What is Julia thinking? Meechin in the drop zone. Big drop kick delivered. And now got a hook. Brain buster into the cover. A great combination of maneuvers there, but Meechin kicks out at 1. Julia getting what you would have thought would be a close call, but just a count of 1. Now, sending Julia face first into the mat there. She anticipates her going outside of the ring. But Meechin turns things around there. What's she thinking? Julia gets hit with a knee to the head by Meechin. Sent into the ring post now. Oh my goodness. Oh, a headbutt by Julia. Seemed to rock herself a little bit there. And a bulldog on the outside. Now some kicks. Julia catches her with an elbow to the leg. And Julia... Oh! Here with seemed like a exploder suplex there. I didn't really catch all of it, so I'm not entirely sure what Julia did there, but that's just a guess. As now, going after the leg inside the ring. Seems to have a game plan. As now she waits for Meechin. Dives off the top rope, arm drag there. Not the most effective, but gotta do what you gotta do. Stomp to the chest. Drags her to the middle of the ring. Kick to the midsection. What's Julia thinking? Can she get the win? Is that it for Meechin? Yes, it is. And Julia knocks off Meechin.
Here is your winner,
For another week running, Julia knocks off her opponent in what I would say is another pretty impressive display. Gotta wonder when she's gonna go for a championship, I guess. As now, we see backstage Nick Aldis talking to Chelsea Green, telling her the next week she's tagging alongside her partner Piper Niven. Doesn't seem too happy about it. But we have more action now. Never mind, we don't have more action. We have the American Nightmare, Cody Rhodes. Ready to address the WWE Universe. I wonder what Cody could have to say here tonight. Just recently beat Roman Reigns and Aleister Black for the Undisputed title. Cody announcing he's focusing on No Mercy now. Oh my. A fatal four-way takes place next week, I assume in the main event of SmackDown. And whoever wins will face Cody Rhodes at No Mercy. Huge announcement there by Rhodes. Please subscribe to TACman12 as we are looking to hit 1.5k subs by the end of the year. Turn on the notification bell so you never miss an upload from this channel. I thank everyone who did it. Now let's get back to SmackDown. So we're back on SmackDown. We see Pretty Deadly backstage here, saying normally it's the challengers who hunt the champions, but this time they're going to hunt the challengers, as they won the SmackDown Tag Team titles back at SummerSlam in a triple threat elimination. I think it was a tornado tag team match. Triple threat elimination tornado tag team match for the tag team titles, beating DIY and the Motor City Machine Guns. But now we've got one-on-one action. It's Aleister Black taking on R-Truth. As Aleister Black's days with Cody Rhodes are up. But you have to imagine his days with Roman Reigns are just getting started. Now, for more context on that, Roman Reigns on the SmackDown before SummerSlam made an announcement in a promo saying that when he was done with Cody Rhodes, he was going to make the life of Aleister Black a living hell. Now, Aleister Black probably knows that in the back of his mind, but tonight he has to focus on the task at hand, which is R-Truth. Maybe just taking a look around to make sure Roman's not around. Definitely got to keep an eye out. As here comes R-Truth.
Y'all know what time it is. It's the part where we crank it up. Let's crank it up. Now here we go. People over there, what's up? You feel me? Stand up and say what's up. What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? You can get with this or you can get with that. You better get with this, cause this is where it's at. What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? See, I be skipping and jumping, leaving the competition. I make them disappear like your favorite magician. And I ride it till the wheel fall off. I bounce back to back till their necks get soft. Most of the time you see me, I'm being simple. Then many times I'll be busting them up like a pimple, stating my claim to fame, to be one of the baddest young brothers step foot in this game. And I haven't even started yet. You can better believe I take it off the show shot bet. What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up?
Now R-Truth here. Just had his little rap there. Now you have two complete opposites here in the ring. Aleister Black, a very serious person. R-Truth, just the complete opposite. He's an unserious, jolly guy, really. I mean, Truth may be locking in here, though, for this match against Aleister. Truth with the leg drop. Obviously a fan favourite as well, known for his comedy stuff. Guess you could count his little rap during his entrance as part of his comedy stuff as well. Gets tripped up by Aleister there. Like I said, obviously got to Try and keep his mind focused on the task at hand, but also keep Roman in the back of his mind. Doesn't catch all of it there, but manages to knock down Truth. Truth pushes him away though. Goes into the cover. Maybe thinking he did more damage than he did. Truth with a right hand. Gets caught with the kick though. Now Aleister Black with an Irish whip sends Truth into the ropes. And then now a back body drop. Truth getting caught with a couple right fists here now. He's been took down. Working on the neck of Truth here. Truth manages to roll him away. Now going to go under the ropes. And now Truth knocked off the apron to the outside. Aleister Black was looking to do something from the top, but maybe changed his mind there. Waiting for Truth in the ring. Tries to send him into the ropes. Gets turned around. Truth with a drop kick. Aleister smartly rolling out the ring there. But now Truth losing focus on the task at hand. Aleister Black waiting, but Truth actually manages to scare him a little bit there. But these two now going back and forth. And Truth, shoulder tackle. And another shoulder tackle. Shades of his hero, John Cena. Into the cover. Aleister kicks out at 2. Truth paying homage to his hero, John Cena, who is a superstar over on Monday Night Raw. Had a steel cage match at SummerSlam with Ilya Dragunov. We haven't seen him since. I believe Cena did win the match as well though. I don't really know why we haven't seen him since, but he might be planning something. Might even have a project in Hollywood. But it's nice to see Truth paying homage to him. And we see it again, Truth going for the 5-knuckle shuffle. Again, paying homage to Cena. Count of 2, but Aleister Black kicks out again. Truth maybe thinking attitude adjustment as well, but gets turned around by Aleister Black. Gets caught by Truth, but a black mass out of nowhere. Is that it for Truth? No, Truth fights out. Aleister Black is pissed. He's lost his head. I imagine Roman slipped out the back of his mind. I think Truth is actually kind of... Well, we don't even know if Roman's in the building. But if he is, Truth might be doing Roman a favour. As Aleister Black is now into desperation mode to try and put Truth away. Meteora catches Truth there. Knee to the chin. Truth might be out cold. You saw him go limp there. Catches Aleister Black with a kick to the face. Now sends him into the corner. What's Truth thinking? Backs up for a run up. Misses the attack. Black Mass. Truth went face first into the turnbuckle. Caught a Black Mass. And Aleister Black takes the win. as he celebrates his victory here tonight. Oh, and Roman Reigns with the kendo stick, attacking Aleister Black post-match with a kendo stick is Roman Reigns.
Your next premium live event is No Mercy, featuring both Raw and SmackDown brands, featuring superstars like the American Nightmare, Cody Rhodes, and Rhea Bloody Ripley. You don't want to miss No Mercy.
As we cut back to SmackDown, just seeing Roman Reigns attack Aleister Black with a kendo stick after he beat R-Truth. We now see the women's champion Liv Morgan in one-on-one action for the first time since SummerSlam. In fact, I think this might be the first time we see her since SummerSlam. She goes one-on-one with B-Fab tonight.
The following is scheduled for one fall. Making her way to the ring, representing the Judgment Day. From Elmwood Park, New Jersey, the WWE Women's Champion, Liv Morgan.
As Liv Morgan, the women's champion, gonna look to pick up the win and show the world why she is the women's champion here on SmackDown. She beat Charlotte Flair for the championship via cash-in. Charlotte had a rematch for it at SummerSlam, but ultimately lost the rematch. And now B-Fab going to have a chance to knock off the champ.
The Street Profits from Akron, Ohio. B-Fab.
Now, by every means in the world, B-Fab winning here tonight would be one of the biggest upsets of the season here. Liv Morgan, obviously a massive star in her own right. And you do have to wonder who her next defense will be against. And also thinking back to the Drew McIntyre thing, you have to wonder if there's any more trades that are coming to each brand soon. As Liv Morgan and B-Fab begin their matchup. B-Fab with a cheeky roll-up, going to try and catch Liv off guard. But Liv, on her toes there, manages to kick out before the count can even begin. Good instincts from the champion there. Got to try and wrestle her way out of this hold by B-Fab. Snapmare takedown now got her in a hold from behind. Now transitioning into the arm here. Great technical ability there from Liv Morgan. Gonna wear down her opponent. B-Fab really struggling to stop Morgan here. As Liv keeps transitioning into different holds, making it a whole lot tougher for B-Fab. She gets tripped up by Liv there. Now gets caught again in a side headlock. Liv Morgan, the veteran of this match though, does get caught in a waistlock here by B-Fab. Can she fight her way out? Gets rolled up again. B-Fab going to try and steal it for the second time, but Liv again before one. Turns it round here. The core strength by B-Fab on show there. Backslide there. Morgan manages to kick out. Irish whip now by B-Fab. Went to take down Liv there, but Liv manages to catch herself. Every cheeky attempt by B-Fab. Liv has a reversal for it. And a drop kick there by Morgan. Code breaker. I guess she's showing why she is the women's champion. Great instincts from her all match. As now Liv with a flatliner or the oblivion into the cover. Can she put away B-Fab? And yes, she can. Liv Morgan in what was a squash match.
Here is your winner, Liv Morgan.
Liv Morgan making light work of B-Fab here on SmackDown, as the women's champion destroys her opponent tonight. So now backstage again, Aleister Black. Oh my days, Roman Reigns. He's been following Aleister Black all this time, now attacking him backstage. But Black turns it round. And I'm just going to walk off as he takes down Roman there. As Roman took off running after him.
The following is scheduled for one fall, and is for the WWE United States Championship.
As now we have a United States Championship match to end the show. It's gonna be The Miz taking on the champion, Jacob Fatu. This is the second half of Awesome Truth, as we saw R-Truth take on Aleister Black earlier on tonight. Now Awesome Truth obviously not together as a tag team right now, but they have been a tag team in the past. And for all we know, they could link up again at any point. Again, just like Aleister Black though, The Miz and R-Truth, total different personalities. The Miz is kind of like Aleister Black, but he's a lot more vocal, should we say. Miz is a hell of a lot more vocal than Aleister Black is. Aleister Black is more actions, Miz is more talk. So I guess they're also total polar opposites in different ways. As now we see the champion, Jacob Fatu. With the United States Championship around his waist, he proudly walks towards the ring, looking to make another successful defense here tonight. Now last week he defended against, I believe, Solo Sikoa, in which obviously he retained. But then later on in the night we saw him walking backstage, in which Solo Sikoa was watching on from the background. So you've got to think Solo Sikoa might be a danger, or it could have been a coincidence. Like I said about the trade, time will tell if it was a coincidence or if it's a plan Solo Sikoa has in mind.
Introducing the challenger 141 pounds, The Miz. And his opponent, from Sacramento, California, weighing in at 285 pounds, the WWE United States Champion, the Samoan Werewolf, Jacob Fatu.
It's Jacob Fatu. Gonna hand over his United States Championship to referee. Miz gets one look at it there. The ref holding up that United States Championship. Will The Miz become your new United States Champion? Or will Jacob Fatu retain once more? This is your SmackDown main event. That's Fatu now. Wrenching at the head of Miz. Now tossing him there. Incredible strength. Miz taking that opportunity to taunt there. Tries to get down and get back to it, but gets caught by Fatu, who's now delivering some vicious headbutts to the Miz. Miz desperately there. Both men getting some licks in there. Miz forced back into the corner by Fatu, who's forced to let go, but hits Miz with a cheap shot there. Anything to keep the championship. And Miz drives him head first into the mat. Vicious knee to the face. Now the Miz just taunting Fatu. Sends him into the ropes. Tries to lift him up. Fatu escapes. Now what's on the mind of Jacob Fatu? Miz fights out. It's very back and forth between these two. But now for the second time, Miz is forced back into the corner. And Fatu again with a cheap shot. Again, Miz reverses there. Now an Irish whip sends Fatu into the corner. Miz with a big drop kick. Fatu sent crashing to the floor. And Miz with a double axe handle from the second rope. Now Miz with a sleeper hold, going to try and choke out the United States Champion. And Jacob fighting out there with the elbows to the chin of the Miz. Taking him off his guard, but Miz managing to reverse again. Kick to the midsection. DDT. Into the cover. Miz has a chance. Count of 2. Fatu powers out. And now the Miz stalking Fatu from behind. What's he thinking? Was going to go for the skull crushing finale. Try and finish off Fatu, but runs into a super kick. I don't really know why Fatu exited the ring there, which allowed Miz to come back on the attack. Manages to duck under. Backbreaker, neckbreaker combination. Backbreaker, neckbreaker combo there by Miz. Takes down Fatu, but he kicks out at 2. And Miz with a running neckbreaker now. In the corner, knee strike. Shades of Daniel Bryan. Or Bryan Danielson, should I say. Obviously formerly known as Daniel Bryan here in the WWE. It's now Miz. With a big suplex there to Fatu, who rolls out of the ring. But Fatu there catches the Miz, who didn't see him. You know, I didn't see him either. Miz was just taunting. And out of nowhere, Fatu just... I think he used the ropes there and then hit him with a clothesline. Now Miz gets body slammed. Fatu to the second rope. Big splash. Into the cover to retain the championship. Miz at 2. Fatu venting a bit of frustration. Got to keep his head in the game though. Keep a cool, spaced head. Tosses the Miz to the apron and a spear through the ropes to the outside. Big maneuver there by Fatu as it goes to the hamstring now of Miz. See Miz in a bit of pain there as he holds his hip, I believe. Fatu might have blown something there as he speared him to the outside. And now Fatu pop a powerbomb on the outside. And now Miz sent into the barricade. Fatu is being absolutely relentless here as he sends Miz flying back into the ring. And now Jacob Fatu, up and down goes Miz into the cover. Can he put him away here and retain the championship? No, Miz again. And now Fatu starting to lose his head, but rushes into... Oh, Fatu missed it. He went for the moonsault in the corner, but he missed. Miz snapmare takedown off the ropes. Boot to the face by Miz. Fatu lost his head there. Miz might have a chance to win the United States Championship, but gets reversed on there. Holds onto the ropes there. Fatu super kick to Miz. Now on the ropes. Big diving headbutt. Could that be it for the Miz? Fatu into the cover. And Fatu is still the United States Champion.
Here is your winner, and still WWE United States Champion, the Samoan Werewolf.
Thank you everyone for watching Friday Night SmackDown, and I'll see you at Monday Night Raw.